don't know if everybody saw this about this record buck in Pennsylvania that got shot. Uh, it scored 228 and 3/8. I think it just missed the PA record by a few eighths of an inch. But there's a lot of controversy on it. A lot of people were complaining that the gentleman that shot it, this guy is not the guy who shot it. The gentleman that shot it doesn't have any pictures of himself with the buck at all. So people were giving him a hard time about that, and come to find out he's actually an Amish guy or Mennonite, which kind of maybe explains why he doesn't have pictures with
Right,
the deer.
and they were upset because he didn't come forward right away. And their whole philosophy, those people, is not to brag. About, they don't. I've had Amish come to my booth at shows and stuff and talk to me about hunting, and they'll tell me about big bucks they shot and say, I can't show you a picture. We're not allowed to take pictures of those. It's considered bragging. They've told me that. So
right. Which I guess it is, but so it makes sense. It makes sense to me that they wouldn't do that kind of thing. But it's an absolute giant of a deer. There was some other stuff circulating about this deer on social media. So if you guys look at this picture of the deer there with the drop tines and the big kickers, well, they got like video of this thing walking through a construction site in the middle of town here, kind of acting weird. And
probably just the right day and rut.
Yep. Well,
people were saying it was a farm deer or something, but there's no tags in it. There's just no marks from a tag.
Right. And here's pictures of it in the summertime. I mean,
people just don't want to give a guy credit.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for a big buck like this to grow in town like that. Look at those Seek One guys that's where they kill all their big ones.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know where the guy killed the deer or anything. If it was on a farm near town or what the case was, but anyway, pretty interesting deer, really, really, really big deer. But I know Amish, they can be hard on deer. Some of them are really good hunters. It's surprising to me how many come up to us in those or at the shows and talk about deer hunting with us.
Yeah, there's Amish people using our stands.
Yeah.
They drive a car, but they can drive a hunting beast gear stand.
Right. Strap it to their bicycle and their buggy. I think even to the workshop you said you've had people come to the workshop that are Amish or Mennonite from time to time?
I think I had some that were Mennonite, but not Amish,
Yeah. I know the one guy that was there this year he kind of seemed like maybe he was Mennonite or something.
Right.
But
it's not like you ask them either, but
no, right.
When they're wearing homemade blue jeans or whatever.
Right. I know in Ohio we had that one Amish guy come up to us and like talked about how he liked watching our videos and stuff. It kind of threw us off a little bit,
Yeah, it's several of them told me that, and it's like, in Wisconsin they can't. Most of the Amish here aren't allowed to, have phones or whatever, but it's per Amish group that they decide that stuff.
Yeah, it depends on what church you're in or involved in, I think.
Yeah, I saw a really funny, I think it was Family Guy, was that or Homer Simpson, short on the Reels on Facebook, and it was about the Amish, and it was like, I think the Family guy was turning Amish or something. He was talking about how it has to be the perfect religion because they were smart enough to know that God said right between 1836 and 1842, that's when we hit our peak for development. We can't develop anymore. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, it's funny. I know one of my favorite episodes of Family Guy is they go to war with the Amish because, like, I think Meg is going to turn Amish or something. I don't remember exactly how it goes. Or she's going to marry an Amish boy, and they go to war with the Amish, and they're like blowing up their barns and stuff. But the Amish build them up faster than they can blow them up. So like they blow them all up, and they get built back up real quick, and they end up beating them because of they build their barns too fast.
Well, some of those Amish people that watched the show contacted me and said they could put my building up in a couple of days, and they quoted it a lot less than what I'm paying for it, and it still ain't done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I'd already contracted somebody, or I probably would have.
Yeah.
Who I've called twice in the last month asking, when are you getting back over here to get this finished? And I haven't got one answer.
Right. I'm a fan of the Amish. Their lifestyle, sometimes I envy that a little bit. Some certain parts of it, the simplicity of it, and I bet they sleep good at night.
Yeah, it's crazy from the outside looking in, but when you have a simple life like that, you raise your kids right and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't seem a little weird the way they are with things and stuff, but if you ever meet Amish kids and stuff, they're so polite and nice and
hardworking.
Yeah. They're good people.
Yep. Most of them, I think.
And when you get into like farm country and stuff, and out in the country, you see the farm kids are good kids usually. These kids that are sheltered from the city crap and stuff. But now, it's infiltrating the schools and everything else, and it's starting to filtrate the country. And the only thing it ain't bothering it really is the Amish. I mean, they're still staying like normal. Never saw an Amish tranny.
They are very dedicated to their beliefs. That is for sure. They're much less hypocritical than most people, But anyway,
well, that particular one shot an awfully big buck, and
yes, yeah, giant.
Yeah, it's a shame he has to take the criticism of everybody pointing fingers at him. But I've been there. You shoot big bucks, that's what happens.
Right.
Before you get on to what we're doing, I just want to say that a lot of people big into hunting, bigger names, excuse me, actually have a system for if they ever shoot something really big, how they're going to take pictures and video. And some of them will actually call a warden in before they even touch the buck and stuff, and see if he wants to be there, be present, because there's such a so many people point fingers at people that are big in the industry. That's why it's actually good for guys like you and me to just film everything. You have a record, because they just want to, they could stick a thermometer in it and say that it was killed sometime when it wasn't, based on and have some scientist, so-called, who's really just looking at some numbers, say, nope, this was killed 14 hours ago or something. But if you got it on video, they can't say anything like that. They can't.
Right.
Nobody kind of accuse you of something you didn't do if it's on video.
Yeah, that's true for sure. If you want to watch more videos, there's options here and here. And if you want to subscribe, you can just click right here.